Hey guys, welcome back to WebDevMentors YouTube channel, and you're watching JavaScript series for beginners. Well, just gonna create an HTML file that we're gonna use in this series. So we need an HTML, of course. It's not just about JavaScript. We need an HTML in order to work with. So that's what we're gonna see in this particular video. So let's actually create a file. Now, if you're not using Sublime Text, it doesn't matter. You can still use any kind of text editors or else any other IDEs or advanced text editors. So I believe you can see everything in this, or else I'll just improve or else increase the font size. Now, the first thing is we're going to create an HTML file which is going to act as an index file for us. So let me save it, index.html. Save. Oops, sorry about that. I should have saved it like say this. Series index.html and save. Here we go. It came here. So the reason why I've saved it before writing it, because it will help out. So the suggestions and also some of the mockups tags will auto appear in Sublime Text. But if you haven't saved it, then you can still do it by going into tools or projects. I don't know. Come on. Yeah, syntax. You can go and select the HTML. So this is something that you have to do, or you won't be getting much help from the Sublime Text. It will act as a normal text editor for you. So let's start with Doctype. Now this is something that came after HTML5 was released. So before that you might have been using something like Doctype HTML, and then there is a link which actually connects to W3C with the type, whether you want to have a DTD which is strict or else transitional, something like that. But right now it's much more easy because HTML5 has made things easy for us. So this is not a tag, this is actually a DTD to specify the browser, sorry, the version of your HTML to the browser. So this is going to be my first tag, HTML tag. Now if you are using an IDE or else some other softwares, you might see that the tags auto close, but in Sublime Text it doesn't happen. Next thing is going to be the head. So HTML tag is very important. That is what it starts, specifies that the start of the HTML file is. But even if you don't write it, then it will still work, because HTML tag and body tag is something that is not mandatory, but it will help in order to create a proper structured HTML file or else the web page. Now head is where we write the title, and I'm just going to use my tab in order to make it more eyes friendly. Let's see, what is this? WebDevMentors JavaScript series. The head tag is done, is going to be the body tag. Now within the head tag there's a lot of things that you can add, but right now I'm not doing anything in order to make it more simple. So the title tag is going to be the tag. This tag, title tag, is going to be the tag that's going to give you the title of the web page that you are creating. Now let me close this body tag before I forget. Enter. You can see that these tab, the spacing has been auto added. Now let me create a division. This actually states the div tag is actually for the division, creating a division inside your HTML. Let's actually keep this one as what to do. It's kind of a header. Let's keep it as a header. Header should have the heading. Let's see what to give. Let's give the same thing, let's have this tag h1 tag, which is the header 1 tag, which is the biggest one. So it's gonna have the same thing. The next division I'm going to create is for, let's see, let's create some navigations. Okay, so links, li, and within that we have a anchor tag, which is going to act as the link for us. So I'm going to keep it empty. So if you don't know HTML, maybe you should drop into some online websites that teach you the HTML. So let's actually keep this as home, contact, privacy policy. Yeah, it's completely random, so don't expect something in here. And what? Okay, UL. So UL is something, the unordered list within which we are having the list items. So it has to be there. Let me actually make it more structured. And finally, not finally actually, this is going to be my main content, or else the actual content of my website. So let's have something called as P, which is the parent tag. And yep, I don't need that. Let's actually take some lorem ipsum content. Now lorem ipsum is the contents that you can, random contents that you can add in your website in order to see how it works out. Now my internet is super slow, not sure what happened. Alright, so this is an explanation about lorem ipsum. So let me actually generate some lorem ipsum in here. So this is going to be the content I'm going to copy. Oops, I opened up the wrong one. Sublime text, Control V. We have a big content in here. Now p tag obviously will be adding some styling to your content, so just keep this in mind. We'll be seeing that later on. So finally I'm going to add a footer, which is going to have the p tag again, but this time I'm going to add something called as copyright symbol. This is some kind of URL encoding, 2015 WebDevMentors, and I'm going to close this p tag. Now I think that's the end of my website. So let me actually, okay, let's actually minimize it. Let's close this terminal, minimize it again, JavaScript series, index.html. There we go. We have not a great content, but yeah, it looks okay. Well, nothing much for a website, but yeah, this is what we're going to work on with. So this is the web page in which we're going to write various JavaScript queries or scripts in order to do things in this page. So if you can do better than this, no problem, go ahead, do with it. Or else if you already have a website on which you have to write a lot of JavaScript, and that's why you're learning JavaScript through this series, then go ahead, no problem at all. I'm not meaning to say that you have to use this particular web page. Well, let's see in the next video with some more content. And before we jump into JavaScript, there are a few things that you need to know, need to have in order to work properly. So make sure we properly cover them before going into JavaScript, instead of going directly into JavaScript and getting into a situation like, okay, some people are not getting results, some people can't even do a few things. Well, let's see in the next video, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, and also please hit the subscribe button if you haven't done it already. And also, if you have any kind of comments, suggestions, feedbacks, or issues, please leave them in the comment section, or else you can contact me through the Facebook page, Google Plus page, or Twitter feed. You can find the links for them in the description section. Thank you for watching. Let's see in the next video. Keep watching the series.